inviting me. My name is Adelaine. I'm from Ipoh. I come from Ipoh Perak. So today is the prelude to an innovation forum that will start tomorrow. And so as prelude goes, I was thinking of talking about something that is about more of the foundation of innovation. It's like starting the engine. Okay, I just realized that they gave a title to my talk. And starting the engine, what do you require in starting an engine? Come. Huh? Technician? Ignition. Yes, you need battery. Very good. What else do you need to start the engine? Key. What else? Driver. Okay. Yes. Driver. What else? What else is getting less and less subsidy? Petrol. Yes. So all these are the ingredients to starting an engine, right? So what is innovation? Innovation is one of those very big words. I mean, when we were in school last time, we used to hate those classmates who give bombastic words, right? Yeah, Mr. Bombastic. Yeah. The innovation or innovate and innovation innovatively. I mean, what does that mean? What is innovation? So anyone can translate innovation into English for me, please? Come. English. Normal words for innovation. Something you improve? Yes, very good. Any other try? Come, give it a shot.
Anyone want to try?
Evolution. Oh, very good. Also very big words lah, you all lah. Simpler words. Like one syllable.
Let me see. I'm happy with the victims. All right. There's a volunteer.
Make money. Innovation is about making money, not bad. Yes. You have to make money at the end of the day. You're right. Any other try?
Anyone?
No?
I'll just ask. Okay, anyone?
Never mind, we better not.
Better not.
Better not scare the people away. Some walked away after you keep on asking them questions. I would think innovation. I was thinking about the topic, and so I was thinking, okay, I mean, if I had to come up with simple ingredients of what makes a good innovation, I would think that it would be the first ingredient. There are 5 ingredients I thought of, and the first is about dream. I mean, it has to start with a dream, right? So what's your dream? I mean, when we were in school, we were made to write the cita-cita, right? I mean, did you ever get to fulfill your dream? Anyone? Hands up for those who wrote your cita-cita that you wanted to become an astronaut and you actually became one. So sad. Yeah, we wrote all the cita-cita, but it's about dreams. And innovation is about dreams. It's about fulfilling your dreams or fulfilling someone else's dreams. So it has to start with a dream. When I was young, I dreamed about being a singer. The bad thing was I was a lousy singer. So it didn't work. So yeah, unfortunately with dreams, yes, you can start off with a big dream, but then it has to be real. So that's the second ingredient. So you have to base it on reality. It's very important for the innovation to be something that is real and grounded on earth, and not something that you want to create and boast or show off. I think innovations that show off don't last. And if you want longevity to things, it has to be real. The third ingredient that I thought of was to exclude. Exclude, by that I meant was not listening to other people. I know. There's so many people who tells you, okay, you have to listen to other people, you have to listen to other people's advice. Yes, to a certain extent, yes. But how many times have you wanted to do something, but then people beside you tell you, cannot be done one lah, stupid lah, this one cannot, that one cannot. And you get drowned by the things that people say and people think about you, and you get to conform with society, where that's not what innovation is, right? I mean, if you want to come up with something different, it has to be something that other people never thought of. And so if you always think about in your head what other people think of you, whether this is something that other people like, how would other people think of me, I think that would be the downfall of you coming up with something great. The fourth ingredient was about altruism. Sorry, I know that's a big word. Altruism basically means you're doing something great for society, for others. So yes, that gentleman over there said about making money. Yes, you make money, but can you take the money to grave? You can't. You have to give the money away. So whatever you do, whatever it is that you innovate, it must bring something to other people's lives. Think about others first. And then when that comes, that's the journey, and that would the means to an end where you will get the money at the end of the day. But if you think about yourself all the time, I don't think the innovation would work. And the last ingredient being me, as in you, all of you. Any of you like to dress up in certain clothes that your family don't like? Or society don't like? Or you like to do certain hairstyles that other people don't like? But that's you. I think very importantly, you have to remember about being yourself. And that is something that I truly hold dear. So if you have kids, you have children, and you want to get them to be a good person, I think the first thing that you need to do is get them to believe in themselves and whatever they want to do. So it's very important for them to have a sense of me. And so, yeah, if you put them all together, all the acronyms, it actually comes out with DREAM, again, as the basic ingredient, I suppose, to innovation. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking of having Teh Tarik, or they having Teh Tarik during a Teh Tarik session.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Any questions? Yeah, it's very short session.
All right. If there's no question, I'll start the ball rolling. Now, how a very nice lady like you end up in a very, shall we say, oily business like an automotive college? You know,
okay.
How?
Actually,
and now slightly pregnant.
Actually, if you think about it, a college is, although it's about automotive, it's about cars, but at the end of the day, it's a college. It's an education. We are teachers teaching people how to become a better person. So if you think about it that way, then females taking up that role is not so difficult.
You yourself, do you?
No, I hate cars.
Look, haters are still winners.
No, I hate cars, but my college is about teaching technicians how to become a better person. I love technicians. I think technicians and people behind the scenes, I mean, there are lots of technicians over here, people behind the camera. You don't get any credit. It's people in front of the camera, the driver lah, the owner lah, who gets all the money and all the credit, right? People behind the scenes get shit credit, and they. Sorry.
Big word.
Okay. Are you all over 18 or not?
Are you over 18? No, the one downstairs. No.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, and I think technicians, I mean doctors, if you think about it, we go to a doctor and we go into a surgery room and the doctor can save how many people's lives? One. A car technician, if he screws up your car, he will kill 5 people in the car. In a bus, 40. So, I mean, if you think about it, technicians deserve a lot more respect than they should. That's what we strive for, and that's what we want to do. Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? termanggu ya istilahnya. Alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't given a brief as to what you all wanted to know, or so I didn't know how to cater to the crowd.
All right. Anything else that you like to say to them? Basically, how do you go about having that confidence and belief in you? Because most of the problems is believe in yourself, right? That has been the biggest problem, the biggest hindrance of all, hurdle. So how do you go about attending that issue?
I think if you have something to offer to society, whatever it is, whether be it a bread cutter or a toaster that doesn't kill the bread, or anything, a book that is easy to read, anything. If it's something for society that's good for them, go all out and do it. I mean, people's brains and people's mouth is living on other people's heads, and you have absolutely no control of other people's mouth and brain. So don't bother about what people say about you or what people talk about you. It's don't conform to being likable. I think that's the best way to put it. I'm not asking all of you to go out there and, be terrible people. I'm just saying that sometimes we get so worked up as to, ooh, does he like me? Oh, am I doing something that other people like? Don't do that, because that would put you inside a box and you're no longer yourself. And you just manage to become just another person that is made from factory. And it's no good, because none of you in this room is the same person.
Any more? Any question? Yes, sir. Just hold on. Let me have everybody listen to you. Yeah.
When you send your car for repair and the technician just cuts your throat, what do you want to say about that?
Technician cutting throat.
Well, first of all, go to a reputable technician. Second of all, you need to know about your car. I mean, I know, I've heard stories. Even Ferrari, and you think that a Ferrari owner in a Ferrari workshop would be something that is reputable, right? I had a friend who brought her car into the Ferrari workshop and had to get the engine, I don't know, that piece of thing that you put under the engine to make sure that it doesn't move. And that thing was spoiled, so it has to be replaced. And you know what the workshop did? They take polystyrene and color it black color and put it under to be the engine mount. Very dangerous. So, but you need to know what it is that you need repairs. A good way of finding out would be either, finding out from the internet as to what is it that you want to know. But then you ask the technicians. When you ask them, hey, why like that? And once they hit a road that they say, hey, he's asking questions, he's being clever about it, I cannot cheat him anymore, that would be a good start. Secondly, if he wants to change some things for you, it's important for you to take note of the serial number of before he changed it and after he changed it, to make sure that it was changed, because sometimes they tell you it's changed and it's not changed. So it's for you to be more educated about your car and not to be, I don't care lah, I give it to you and it's up to you how you want to do it. You wouldn't do that to your own body. If you go to see a doctor, you want to ask the doctor a million questions, right? To make sure that he takes the correct kidney out and not the wrong kidney, right? Same with your car. But a lot of people don't care about the cars. They just, spoiler, chuck it to the workshop, let someone deal with it. So your wanting about educating yourself is very important. On that note, we actually run CSR programs like that give free education to people through the STAR, and you can always come and learn about cars and what needs to be done. And we also run a free service where people can bring in their cars, we can diagnose the problems for them, and then they can go to their workshop of their choice to fix the correct problems. Because sometimes they tell you, oh, this needs to be fixed, a million things need to be fixed. Actually, it's all BS.
BS, yeah. Yes. The bull. The bull. But you know, that's the point that I think we are always having. Even the guys, we do own cars, all of us or some of us. But the biggest problem is we do not know our car. So
Yeah, we
how,
just
like
put
about
petrol.
you, like you
Actually, I
know
don't
your car?
know.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you understand it more than those who have cars for years.
Yeah,
So-
go educate yourself. I constantly go and kacau my teachers and ask them, hey, what's about this, how that, this, how, like that. They find me very troublesome. But then, yeah, it's good for you to find out, because
one
when things happen to your car, you want to know.
Okay, then I come up with this innovative idea. Wow. Why can't colleges like yours have a kind of online kind of sessions or online kind of tutoring, either for free or for membership, to share this knowledge?
Actually, there are lots available on the internet. If you just Google it, Star Motoring is very good. They have a lot of all these questions and answers. We actually write for them for free as well. That's part of our CSR initiatives.
I see.
So yeah, there are a lot of forums on the internet, a lot. But don't trust all of them. lah.
That's the biggest problem, yeah? You only trust TOC?
Not here to do selling.
No. You know, I mean, that's the biggest problem, you know, to trust someone that we do not know. And for us to have someone who is familiar or who knows about things, who is very, you know, touch-based kind of person like you, would help. I'm sure after this, ramai this auntie, makcik-makcik semua will easily relate themselves to you. All right? I'm sure. Any of you got a car? You got a car? You drive? You drive? I know you drive people crazy. But you drive? Yeah? You drive? Tak drive? Tak drive? Ada drive ni. Muka-muka ada drive.
Look, all of you who drives, do all of you know how to change your own tire or not? If there's a puncture.
Ngaku saja
No,
lah.
no, really.
Really,
Go,
really.
go learn, okay? It's something very easy. Within half an hour, you can do it. It's very important. It will save your life. Because you do not want to be stuck at 1 in the morning on the highway and your tire has punctured and you're sitting there like a sitting duck. Very dangerous. I've experienced that a couple of times. I know how to change my own tire. So, yeah. So go learn it. Very important.
Yeah.
Go find out whether when you go and put petrol, please make sure that you put in air to your 4 tires and your 5th tire in your compartment.
Yeah.
Very important. People don't care. Sounds like I'm giving tips for driving now.
Okay, anyone else would like to share or some questions or some concerns? Yeah, please. Yes.
Hi. Can you hear me? When you first started, who do you go to? When you have an idea and you have this wonderful idea about doing the college, who do you go to first? Who helped?
Family and friends. I think family and friends are important support systems that you must have. They have to trust you, although it's sometimes a terrible idea. The thing is, it's funny. We go around and we go and do a lot of surveys and things like that before we start a program. I mean, all of us go do projects, right? And before we start a project, we go and ask around, survey. Do you think this would work? Do you think this would work? Maybe I've seen 100 people. 90 people told me it's not going to work. But the 10 people who are your close family and friends know why you want to do it and the reasons that you're doing it for. So it's up to you who you want to listen to. Do you want to listen to majority or do you want to listen to the minority? I know economics and statistics and all doesn't come into play, but you just have to trust your gut. Like that, lor.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, where do you raise your funds? How do you go about raising all the money to get started? And, where do you get the teachers? And how you've got to have like a team of people to get everything started, right?
It's a long process.
It's like she's thinking of having one, I guess.
Yeah, it took 2 years really to go around and look for money and look for a team. I mean, when we first started, it's 3 of us working in the office. So I was security guard, telephone receptionist, coffee lady, anything you can name it.
Multitasking, yeah.
Yeah, so after a while, then you slowly look for a team. Yeah, team members. And team members come and go. And at first when we started, I get really irritated, when we hired a team member and we thought that, I found a good team member, and then 2 months later they threw in their resignation letter and you feel like, shit, I'm maybe a lousy boss or something like that. Sorry.
Disregard. It's okay.
But then you just have to hang on and continue to do what you want to do, because when you first started with your dream, it is not about yourself. It is not about doing something for yourself to make money. It's about doing something for others.
That's right.
And so this is very important when the going gets tough and times are bad and no money is coming through the door and you feel like killing someone. But then, you haven't achieved your dream yet. So that's the most important thing that gets you going. But yeah, team members, it's slowly you accumulate them. It's our 10th year next year.
Ooh.
So
congratulations.
Thank you. And it took us a while, and and we haven't stopped learning yet. We are still learning and we're still gathering the right team members. It's a non-stop process. I mean, it's like kids. I mean, you teach them, and then tomorrow they forget, and you have to teach them again, and tomorrow they forget, and you have to teach them again.
And then they teach you back.
Yeah. Yes. Whenever I say bad words, my kids will come and tell me, Mommy, you said wrong words, huh? We sort of have a jar at home.
Okay. Luckily, the kids are not here. Okay. Any more questions, please? It's rare for you to have this kind of opportunity with this Tarik session. I've got one question for you while we wait for our friends to ask question. Was there any vulnerable moments that you see, fed up? Was there any?
All the time.
Oh my gosh.
All the time. I think, maybe being a woman and all, we there's a study, right? Women live longer than men because we cry a lot.
Guys, after this you cry a lot, you want to stay longer?
It really, it helps with heart disease and heart attacks and high blood pressure. I feel like crying now. But yeah, I cannot remember a day that I didn't cry when I go home. Why the hell did I do this? I mean, who am I doing this for? Nobody wants it, And but then never mind lah. Tomorrow you wake up, okay, it's another day. So you get on with life lah. So, yeah.
Who has been your supporter throughout?
Family and friends. Again, I'm a strong believer in family. You can argue with them, and sometimes you don't want to go home for dinner, and you slam the door, and I hate you, and my friends are better. But then I tell you, when the time comes and you are in your coffin, only family and close friends will be there for you. So yeah, very important to have a very strong support system with family.
Any more? Guys? Questions? From the ladies? From the guys? Okay, there are a few tips I can get, Crying is one of those. Okay, any more? Come on. Was there in your journey where you found a kind of, I was asking about the vulnerable moments, but the moment when you say nothing goes out, everything goes in, you are dead, a believer of yourself, when?
Definitely. It's always during graduation sessions. And kids that come in at after SPM. Usually, come on lah, whether I like it or not, people who love cars, they're slightly something, right? So when they finish SPM and they come in, long hair lah, tattoo lah, color hair lah, and things like that. And they are troublesome. They don't like to come to class on time. They like to talk back to you in class. And 2.5 years later, they are changed and they are a different person. And I would never forget it. Sometimes I have parents coming to us during graduation and thanking us because they have we have made a difference in their sons' lives, and the son has become a better person, and not only that, having a career in something that he loves to do, and being respectable as well, and he can get a good job in the motor companies, and that is when we're like, okay lah, worth it, you know. Yeah, that's the redemption that we feel every time when we go for graduation ceremonies and parents come up to you and thank you. And sometimes the parents have tears in their eyes, and we also start crying as well. And
Good for your heart.
It's it's fun. It's nice.
Yeah, but how do you go about attending to this problem when it comes, you know? I mean, this guy with the something, you know, with the Samsung and all that, how do you go about dealing with that at that particular time? And of course, you'll be happy at the end of the day, but how do you go about facing them? What did you do to them?
No, unfortunately,
you mandram or what?
No, unfortunately, it's them. They people think that schools are teaching people wrong. Schools are where people come to learn, and if people come and they don't want to learn, there's nothing you can do in hell to help them. So they must want to learn. And fortunately, a lot of people who love cars come to us, and yeah, we may be very tough with other things, but because they love what they want to learn, and sometimes they tough it up lah.
How many of your students are ladies or females?
1%. So we've graduated 1,100 people. We currently have about 1,200 students, and about 20-something are females.
Why do they go for this?
They get paid better.
Oh, really? As
Yes.
compared to the guys?
Compared to the guys, yeah, the girls get paid better.
Good
Yeah,
stuff, man.
good job for you,
Good job.
and it's fun. I mean, for the girls as well. Nowadays, come on, saving engines, and you know, it's not about carrying things, and it's about diagnosing stuff. It's about electronics. It's about electricals. Girls can do it, and the girls get snapped up very quickly by motor companies.
No, really? For whatever reason. I mean, I find it very interesting. Because you have the market, you have all the guys ready, and then you pick.
When you this weekend got KL Motor Show, right? When you go to KL Motor Show, would you like to see a guy standing next to the car or a girl standing next to the car?
Yeah, that's what the guys say, but not the girls. The girls say, "Oh no, we won't want."
Yeah, most people drive cars. They go around. They would love to talk to a girl.
Correct. So that's one of the reasons why.
Sexist, huh?
So that's the reason why the companies chose ladies, females. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Oh, we can't hear you. All right. Never mind. Let Malaysia hear you.
Maybe it's a motivation for other workers, choosing ladies.
Motivation. For automakers. Motivation. Oh, it's a motivation to have girls around.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, for the girls, usually in one class of 20, we have one female student. So it's like, the other boys, number one, they feel less gay. They say that every time they come to college, it's like, it's all guys, we feel so gay. So now there's suddenly a girl in class, and suddenly you see all the boys inside class, they dress better, they tie their hair better. Because they want to, show off a little. It's good all around, within college and outside as well.
So if I have a college, I just get any girl to come and study. To have the guys all
yeah, but the thing is, that's the problem. When you have too many of the same thing, it's not so special anymore, right? So it's only when you have the special ones.
So the guys are not that special. Okay, any more questions, please? All right. Now, I think one of the things that you mentioned is building characters is one of the things that you do in your college. What kind of thing that you do to them that makes them what they are?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, these are all not popular stuff that we have in school. Because we are building character, and therefore punctuality is number one. All of us attended college, right? And when we go to college, we're late, never mind, we stroll into college, it's okay. Unfortunately, with ours, if you're coming in 5 seconds late, you'll be kicked out of class.
5 seconds also cannot.
Late means late. Who asked you not to come early?
But then they come with this issue, It is my watch is 5 seconds early.
No. We already gave them a 10-minute leeway in the beginning for assembly already. So there's no lah. Okay, so lateness, sorry.
Now I can see the teacher in you.
Yeah, so yeah, the thing is, unfortunately, when you go out to work, you cannot constantly punch in your card late. So your employers won't like it. So we are building them to become future employees. And if they're constantly late, no go.
That's a good point, yeah, for colleges to have this kind of industry development attitude, so that they are industry ready. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, it's important. I mean, at the end of the day, after we study, we want to go out and we want to cari makan, right? You want to get a good job. It's not study, I finished studying already, finish, I can go home and sleep. No. After that, you have to go and look for a job. And who is going to hire you if you are a lousy worker? So yeah, we're quite proud that TOC has had 100% graduate employability.
Whoa.
That's what people come and study for. Yeah.
100%, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
Lacking, not enough technicians.
All right. So guys, if you have brothers, friends who needs a good place to study and for sure to have a job, that's the best place to go. Where is it actually?
It's in PJ, and we have a campus in Australia
PJ
as well.
PJ as in Petaling Jaya,
yeah?
Not Pulau Jerjak, yeah?
Sorry.
Okay.
Petaling Jaya, near SS2. It's in section 19.
Very near.
Yeah. We brought some brochures if you're interested to have one.
Where's your brochures?
With my colleague, my pretty colleague over there.
Female again. See? Female again. This works very well.
Well, if you want one. Yeah.
Okay. Any more questions? You need, yes. I need to share with you the microphone.
Okay, I'm Rosli. Currently, you having a college teaching automotive about car, right? Maybe what's your planning in future? Maybe you planning another vehicle, maybe submarine, or what's your planning?
Thank you for bringing that up.
Very interesting.
Our plans is to be all transportation. So now just cars and motorsports, but we plan to do heavy vehicle, body and paint, marine. That means for jet skis and yachts. Heavy machineries, sales, management training.
Big bikes.
Big bikes.
Ooh.
Yeah, those as well. But all technicians. Yeah. But when we have enough funding to get a bigger campus, we're currently full to the brim.
So when will we see the new campus? Wow, that's a good one.
I don't know. In 10 years' time, when we have more fundraising activities, I don't know. We're a private college, and we don't get much support from
anywhere.
Yeah. So it's only from school fees. So if you want to make money, please don't go into education, because in education industry, at least for me, the profit margin is about 10%. Very bad. So you never become rich. Yeah.
But then again, that's the point. If that's the drive is important, what's the reason for you doing it?
Exactly.
Yeah. And you're doing it for the passion, for the love of the people.
Yeah.
Wow.
I want people to become car doctors. I don't want people to look down on them as technicians.
But once the other part that I think we would like to share is that possibly there are non-students of that age might be interested to know about cars. People who are working, who wants to know about cars, would there be any kind of a part-time kind of program for them?
We run short courses and things like that, whether it's for people who want to know more advanced stuff about cars or just basic stuff like changing your tire. Yeah, we have those.
I think this should be shared. Because I'm sure so many people outside there, they do not know how to take care of their cars. So therefore, you can be the light for them. And possibly they will add some revenue, more than 10%?
Actually, yeah, we don't charge much for those cars. Like I said, we do it for free for the Star. So yeah, people come and take a half a day, 1 day session on learning about their cars, and we don't charge.
Let's be innovative, yeah? If any one of you who may want to do it at your place, possibly you can work together. Yeah? Have a fun workshop
Why
in your
not?
place. Because I'm sure many of the makcik, many of the aunties, many of the anyone for that matter, wants to know how to really take care of their car, but they just do not know where to go to. Probably it would be a good innovation program.
Yeah, sure. I mean, contact us if you have any ideas. We're always open to ideas. The good thing about small companies is that we are a bit agile, so I'm very open to new ideas. So sometimes people drop an email and say, oh, I like to do this. Sure, no problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, probably one or two last questions? Anyone? Anyone wants to think along the line of working there?
No lah. I'm really very happy to have been able to sit here and share with you, and I really thank you for sitting down and listening to me yap. So yeah, thank you very much. I'm sure you have better things to do this afternoon, but thank you very much for being here.
And we thank you very much, Adelaine, because this kind of programs, I'm sure it should be on air. Yeah, it should be on air so that more people can listen to you and share. Because the whole problem about our world is that success stories are not shared well. We always talk about the disasters, the negative of things. But stories that can create people to be inspired, like yours, should be shared actually. And we are lacking of that so much. On TV, drama semua, drama orang mati kerana putus cinta lah. Yo. But we need to have this kind of program where probably it can turn out to become a good sitcom, fun, but at the same time very, I think I would
a lot of
love
censorship.
to have, I would love to have some of these creative people to come and sit down and create some programs based on your experience.
Yeah,
Probably
thank you.
if any of you from other parts of the industry, like broadcasting and all, I think this is a good time for you to sit down and probably get some ideas and share the rights together. All right?
Thank you.
Adelaine, thank you very much.
Thank
you very
you.
much
Thank you
also
so
for
much,
your
guys.
questions. Okay, we meet again for another Tarik session. I don't know when. All right.
Thursday.
Okay, Thursday. Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks.